What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and welcome to episode 5 of the Ultimate Rebuild series, where we, according to you guys, you want to see the Indianapolis Colts done, so that's who we're doing. This is actually going to be the finale of the first season. So originally I was going to do 8 seasons, and then that would be one series, and we retire it, then we start over from fresh, use all the players you guys know. But we're pretty much here on episode 5, like we're at the end of, you know, real players. And I feel like once all the real players are gone, it's just not really going to be that interesting to do because you don't know who anyone is. They're just random created guys that you can't really follow. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this 5, and then we're going to restart over. The teams that we've done are done, and then we're just going to do, you know what I'm saying, redo the draft pool, have all the other real prospects like the Justin Herberts and so on and so forth, the Quentin Nelsons, the Deshaun Watsons. All those guys are retired right now, so we're going to redo it, reload it every 5 years. So, we're doing the Colts. New head coach Manning Hoosier has taken over. The last place, I don't know what place they were in the standings. They're 3-13, which means, what pick do we have? We currently have the number 2 overall pick out of a 3-way poll between the Bengals, Colts, and Bills. You guys took the Colts. So yeah, we got some players here still that are familiar. We got Quentin Nelson. He's an 89 overall. A lot of people remember him. We got Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa, brother of Joey Bosa, beast. Still a beast, 95 overall. Micah Parsons from Clemson. I think, Penn State, sorry. Penn State, excuse me. He's still holding on here. He's an 84. But other than that, everyone else is, generated, randomly generated. And we need not to have that anymore. So, let's jump into it. Let's make this Colts franchise great again. So, free agency time is here. We have $46 million. We have a very weak roster. Some big names, but they're all pretty old. Jalen Ramsey, J.D. Spielman, Devin White, Trey White. And there's always a nice, lovely fullback there. And look at that, fullbacks, all 80-plus fullbacks. But we're looking here, get an 80 overall outside linebacker, 3-point upgrade on what we have, and 2 years younger, 3 years younger. We got Mathis here, who the Tennessee Titans have bid, like they're the top bidders on 3 guys. So I figured coming in second, they might not be able to sign all those players. So it'd be nice to get a 26-year-old 80 corner, 78 corner here. It's a 4-point upgrade of what we have. And just another 26, 78. Because look at that is our starting corners, a 69 and a 67. So anything would be an upgrade on that. Oh, Dad still got it. Look at that. 79 superstar in the 6th round. You guys got to see this draft class. This draft class is simply too sweet. What do we need here? Right guard, left tackle. Anyone with a high bench press. We're going to show you guys the extreme lengths that we go to make sure we are fine here. I had a corner that I did like. We'll see. Oh, there's Jordan Hicks, my friend Jordan Hicks, showing up here on the. We're really personal here, me and Jordan. Okay, we're gonna go with that left tackle with 30 bench, Darman, 71 normal. All right, you guys gotta see this draft class. There's a reason why you're seeing this, and it's not just being edited out. So this is. I always like to start with a good draft class, and it seems like I had one really bad pick. All right, we can't all pick diamonds, but look at this draft. You're not gonna find a better draft. So first at number 2, we got Zach Pamphile, who got 80 superstar. Now that's the meme name. That's Kevin Pedophile from the Tampa Buccaneers. Probably gonna modify that name to something cooler because I don't want to say that ever again. 80 superstar. Then second pick. 78 quick D tackle. That's a straight up D tackle. Didn't have to convert a defensive end. High bench press. High block shed. That's all you need. High bench press, high block shed. Draft that D tackle. We got free safety here in the 2nd round. Needed desperately a free safety. 77 quick. 77 quick. One with the guy with the fastest 40 time. Nothing really too much to it. We had first thing scouted for him. 3rd round. 76 center. Quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. 4th round. 77 quick. What? I didn't even get to scout these guys. 6'7", 87 speed. Ladarius Green-Webb. We're going to ignore this pick. This pick does not exist. 79 superstar. And then 71 tackle. Nice little swing tackle at the end of the draft. I'm going to put this draft right up there. Like, I've had drafts where I've got multiple 80s. I didn't get that. But the depths. Quick superstars for most of these picks. Mwah, voila. Papa still got it. So as we start our first year with the Colts, let's actually see what we're working with on this team outside of Quentin Nelson and Mr. Nicholas Bosa. So at quarterback here, we have Trey Null. He's 24. He's an 86 superstar. Very nice. Very nice. That's I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the main reasons why I mainly took the Colts because they had the two most notable remaining players left that are actual players in Nick Bosa and Quentin Nelson. But it definitely does help when their quarterback, you're set there at the QB spot. Running back, not so much. We have Desrick Stevens Howling, like brother of Larod. Either way, 83 slow, but you know he's all right. He's serviceable for now, but we don't have much outside of that. The wide receiving core, we have Ali Patton, 83 overall, normal dev, big body possession type wide receiver. Outside of that, nothing there. We only have 4 wide receivers. It's a bold strategy. We have Mitchell Goodrich here, 28 tight end, but we're going to give, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to pretty much promote this guy to our starter. I could probably make him a wide receiver if I really wanted to. DeMarcus Dean, he's gonna be our starter this year. Offensive line, we have an 89 overall left tackle here with a quick dev, Mack Lincoln. Left guard, Quentin Nelson, obviously the monster Quentin Nelson. Center is, we have a revolving door, but we'll go with the rookie that we drafted, 76 quick, Dalton Nicholson. 82 guard, 84 tackle here, 26, so, ooh, slow dev, of course. But overall, offensive line is not terrible. Defensive front, we have Micah Parsons, who's an 84, Nick Bosa, who's a 95. D-tackle, Antoine Randall, our draft pick, 78 quick. We are starter. Outside linebacker, we have Vaughn here. He's 26. He's 80 with a normal, but we're going to go ahead and make Hendricks here our starter. But maybe we could slip him to the other side. We're absolutely going to flip him to the other side. Johnny Vaughn, welcome to the right outside linebacker gig. Hopefully, it's not that much of a change. We'll actually switch the schemes here, by the way. We're going to be running a 4-3. Zach Dawkins. See, I changed pedophile to he's Dawkins. Brian Dawkins is third son or something like that. 80 overall superstar. Welcome to the squad. We got Hampton as our only free agency signing. 78. He's 26. Could be worse. Free safety. Conrath will be start. Pretty much all of those good rookies are going to be starters for us. We got Malden here. Special teams. Nothing spectacular. So yeah, our team is nothing special. But it's also, you know, good pieces in spot, especially the quarterback having a 24 superstar, 86 overall Trey Null. So let's pop into number 1, see if we can find any success whatsoever. More so, we're going to have to hopefully land some free agents in the offseason and have another good draft to have a chance at year 2. But, you know, we never know. We might surprise some people here in year 1. So the midseason point, 3-4. I mean, that's the wins we had last season. But look at the contracts here. Nelson needs to come back. He's the face of the offense. Hey, now the face of your offense is a guard. You got to throw back to the 60s of football. Ennis needs to come back. Absolutely. Pat needs to come back. Absolutely. And Vaughn would be nice to bring back as well. Other than that, you know, those aren't massive contracts, so we still should be able to make that big splash in free agency. But hey, at the rate we're going, 3 wins already, 3-4. Not the sexiest of records, but we're right in it in the AFC South. And at the end of year number 1, you know, not the results we want. As you can tell, we did not make the playoffs. Deshaun Watson won his 15th MVP, apparently. 5-11. So, what do we have? We had 3 wins last year, I believe. So, almost double. Not where we want to be. It's kind of surprising that that's where our record was with, you know, our superstar quarterback. Let's see the stats here. 4,200 passing yards, 26 TDs, 11 interceptions is not that bad. All things considered, the offense is around him is still kind of a work in progress. Around the ball, we get 1,100 yards, 9 TDs from Howling, 12 touchdowns here from Jacoby, our backup. But right now, we do need to find our next franchise running back. Absolutely. Receiving, we almost have 1,000 yards here, 5 TDs from Owens, 930 yards, 5 TDs from Patton. Stone, 826 and 5. That's not that bad. What is he, a 7? Ooh, okay. Dean, our tight end, I messed up, and he's actually the backup for the first 8 games. So in the final 8 games, 42 catches, 443, and 3. So if I only made him a starter, just combine these. So this is the guy that started for us. So 4 touchdowns, 800 yards. Would have been pretty damn good. The defensive side, Johnny Vaughn. 158 tackles, 4.5 sacks. Really productive there. 147 tackles here from Josh Cook. We got 7 sacks from Nick Bosa plus 16 tackles for loss. Other than that, though, struggled putting pressure on the quarterback. We got 2 picks from Cook, 2 from our first-round draft pick Dawkins, 2 from Morris Harper. To look quickly here at the yearly awards, MVP went to Deshaun Watson. You got Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, Emory Jones, Josh Rosen, Justin Fields, Carson Wentz. Bunch of guys. None of them belong to us. Offensive Player of the Year, Deshaun Watson. Let's see if there's any Colts here. Nope. Defensive Player of the Year. Any Colts here? Hey, Josh Cook coming in at number 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year, let the Lewis Stevens, a running back I actually thought about drafting, but we did not go in that direction. Desmond Stone, our wide receiver, that actually sucked. Our worst pick of the draft. I think it was like 67, 68, coming in at number 8. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Paul Terrell. Dawkins coming at 4. Conworth at number 5. Randall at 7. Hendricks at 10. So we had some respect got thrown around the league, but not a whole lot. But all in all, disappointing season to say the least with 5-11, but it's not too unrealistic for this team. Looking towards the offseason, looking towards the draft. I mean, Quentin Nelson's getting up there in age. We have Dean here. Actually, let's just auto sort this real quick. Offensive line is probably fine. We don't need to add anything there. Tight end, we have our guy. So we need, realistically, 1 wide receiver, a running back on the offensive side of the ball, maybe 2 wide receivers. On the defensive side of the ball, a younger D tackle, another corner, middle linebacker. Even though that middle linebacker played very, very well for us, he's still nothing special. But hopefully, free agency in the draft is nice to us. Let's get into it. Looking into free agency, nothing drastically. We have $51 million of cap, even though our available funds are really low. I don't know why that is. Owner's probably not happy. But anyways, this is 84 overall wide receiver. He's 26, so we're making sure we go all in on him. We need a wide receiver big time. And then we get a left outside linebacker, 27. He's an 80. However, I think with his size at 6'1", 235, probably can slide him into the interior at middle linebacker, where our current middle linebacker is 74, so that's a 6-point upgrade. So hopefully we can land both of these youngins and have an excellent draft. All right, here's a look at the draft recap, and I'm actually just still pissed off because in the 6th round, the guy I wanted that was supposed to go in the 6th round went right before I was supposed to pick. And I don't think out of all the drafts I've done here in Madden 18, that has happened to me. I'm still infuriated by that. But another really good draft. This one here was a surprise. He was the only running back that had 8 carrying. He's nothing, 80 overall. Nothing to pat your eye at, but the normal dev is nothing spectacular, but still is going to be our starter day 160, 220, a little bit of a power back, if you will. I mean, a little bit. Not even. I take that back. Only 72 trucking. He's just a vision back, I guess. He's not 220-pound running back with 91 juke. It doesn't make sense, but he looks real nice. Here was the home run. I had no idea it was going to be. We got Gregory Stovall from Wisconsin, 81 normal. Nothing about him said he was going to be 81. He had a 4.3 something 40-yard dash time. And other than that, I was just like, it was just shot in the dark. He was supposed to go in the 1st round, slipped into the 2nd, needed a wide receiver. It worked out, man. I had him scouted. It did not tick off a lot of the indicators that indicate a good indicators that indicate, obviously, a good wide receiver. So I'll absolutely take that. 3rd round, we got a 75 Garrett with quick. 4th round, did not need a D tackle. By this point here, everyone on my draft board, and so this wide receiver that I was waiting till the 6th round was gone. Took a shot. Boom. 76 superstar. Don't need a D tackle. This guy might not ever see the light of day on my team. I needed a defensive end at this point, but I was like, sure, why not take a gamble on this D tackle? Had a really good combine grade. Superstar depth. Thank you very much. We got 72 DN, 77 fullback, 73 punter, and 70 center. Okay, I want to see what this wide receiver was. The Bears took him before us in the 6th round. Oh, 76, 74, whatever you want to ask. That would have been dope on our team. Except we had to go with fullback. But all in all, man, we can't be upset about our draft. We got 2 for sure starters, and we got a superstar dev guy in the 4th round. So 2 back-to-back outstanding drafts for the Colts. After just piss poor, there's not a lot of slim pickings, I guess you could say, in free agency. So let's get into year number 2. Year number 2 is upon us. Here is our roster. So we still are lacking at the wide. This is pretty much what happens when you have nothing, absolutely nothing in free agency. Like all your free agents are like 33, 34. I might have to sign them. I have to go all in here because this is the end of the season. It's kind of like the final year in a realistic rebuild after this year. So we might sign and splurge on some big name free agents, but. We have an 89 Null. Null's up to an 89. Superstar dev quarterback. We have Hunter, our 1st round draft pick, will be our starting running back. Dean's looking nice here. Offensive line in general is pretty solid, still led by Quentin Nelson. On the defensive side of things, so the Colts were a 3-4, right? So I had this guy, Carr. He was a 80 overall defensive end. I was like, well, I'm running a 4.3 now. 300 pounds. He's a D tackle in my scheme. Moved him, jumped up 5 points to be an 85 D tackle, so that is very nice for our team. Nick Bosa still holding on with a 93. Dawkins, our first-round pick last year, up to an 85. Outside of that, though, our secondary is nothing spectacular, but our defensive line is pretty good. There's our linebacking core. Not bad, a work in progress. Hopefully, Conrath and Quick Dev can get up to the 80s this season, have a decent year. But, still, it's not that sexy of a team. I guess that's literally what happens. We've had 2 outstanding drafts, but there's been nothing. Literally, who have we signed in free agency? We have signed... We got Rivers, 78 middle linebacker, and Hampton, 78 corner. That's it. When you have all that cap money, and that's all you can spend in free agency, you're going to have a bad time, especially within a 3-year window. But let's see if, most 90 superstar-type quarterbacks can lead bad teams to big wins. Let's see if that's true. All right, so here we are at season's end. At the midway point, I had no free agents to sign. We were 6-2. And we still did not make the playoffs. We finished with a 9-7 record, second in the AFC South, losing out by, we're not going to call it a tie because we lost by 1 loss, but tie shenanigans were definitely frustrating. Let's actually just let the computer spend some XP very, very quickly. We had, 17,000 for DeMarcus Dean. I already take a look at what his stats were. I might have the best tight end I've ever seen, in terms from a sim standpoint. But yeah, the fact, we're right there in the playoff hunt, so that's good. We're going in the right direction. Now, because this is the last episode of the series, or this season, the last episode of the season, sorry, we kind of can be, frivolous if you want in free agency. Look at how we did, though. Trey Law, 4,800 yards, 33 touchdowns, 12 picks for Null. That's good. That's the best year for us, without a doubt. Run the ball, a rookie, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns for Mack Hunter. That might get him Offensive Rookie of the Year. Stovall, our first-round wide receiver, 86 catches, 950 and 8. Look at this from a tight end. 83 catches, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns for DeMarcus Dean. Up to a 90. A 90 overall. Guys, absurd. 1,200 yards, 5 TDs from Patton, 903 from Desmond Stone, who, what is he, 74? Man, that guy's playing really, really well for us. The defensive side, Johnny Vaughn, 141 tackles, a sack and a half, 140 tackles, 4 picks from the outside linebacker. They moved inside here in Lacey Rivers. On the sacks front, we did not get after the quarterback well. Trevon Parker, who was that superstar dev guy we drafted late, led the team with 4 sacks. 3 sacks here for Nick Bosa. Not acceptable. We got 4 picks from Rivers, 4 from Zach Dawkins, our first-round pick from year 1. Other than that, nothing too spectacular. So defense, it would be nice if they stepped it up a little bit. MVP went to Bo Nix of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Nall coming in at number 9. AFC Offensive Player of the Year went to Bo Nix, with Nall coming in at 5. Defensive Player of the Year went to Ian Sawyer. Not gonna lie, there's probably not a lot of real players. Hey, Tremaine Edmonds still kicking. Nice to see that. Real players are still left. Bo Nix is real. Baker Mayfield. Trevor Lawrence. Sean Watson. Oh my God. All right. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Corey Rose, with Hunter getting robbed. Coming in at number 2, Stovall coming in at number 4. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to KJ Hicks, with Trayvon Parker coming in at number 10. So all in all, disappointing season. Disappointing the fact that we were 6-2 and then just fell apart in the second half of the year. But this is going to be our most active free agency period because this is it. So let's get it. All or nothing. So here's our free agent period. Here's us going all in. First up, Devin White, one of the most talented linebackers currently in college. He would fit nice wherever on our team. Could be inside, could be outside. Walford, the top available wide receiver, 85. He's 28. He's from Tennessee. Don't know much about him, but he'd be our top wide receiver. 84 safety here, B. Mitchell. This is B.J. Mitchell. Okay. Jamare Sawyer from Georgia, one of the best offensive line recruits in college football right now. He'd be a slight upgrade. That's all upgrade. We're in a little bit here on Marcus Davenport. Probably won't land him. We have Micah Parsons trying to retain him now that he hit the open market. Then we have Will Lutz, the kicker. So, we overpaid for most of these guys. I would expect a heavy return. So, first pick, we're actually going to change it. He might take a hit. He was an 80 overall superstar linebacker. I need a D end. I need a left end. He's 3-4 linebacker, so he should be able to make that transition somewhat easily. He's going to go from an 80 to an 80. Now here. This guy, I'm going to put him in the thumbnail. He was projected to go in the 5th round. 5th round. 84. This is the highest wide receiver I've ever seen. And he was projected to go in the 5th round. I had to take him in the 2nd. I was like, there's no way I'm going to let this guy pass up. Cole Larson, Florida International. welcome to the squad. Third round here, we got a 77 normal dev left guard. We missed on this one. They're not all hits. They're not all sexy people. Fifth round, 77 quick linebacker. Donquel Stovall was a 7th round pick. Look, I wasn't going to, just let him slip off the board. 72 free safety, 64 QB. But a 84 overall player projected to go in the 5th round. You got to be kidding me, man. That is the best value pick I have seen. Oh, my God, man. Too bad it's going in last year. I want to see what this guy would become. But that being said, I'm pretty sure he walks on, and he's the wide receiver 1 on our team right now. So let's get into it. All right, Super Bowl bus time, season finale. Whew. All right, let's see what we can do. We got Larson, our monster, man. I hope this guy does well. He's gonna do well. Our wide receiver core, all B's, no up to a 91, 184. Offensive line, no weak links, couple 80, almost fringe 90s. Quentin Nelson, what is he, 40 now? 34, still an 85. Dean might be the best tight end we've ever seen. It rhymes. 90 overall. Defensive side, this is where we spent a little bit of free agency. Everyone on the D-line's at least an 80. Bosa 91, Carr 88. Dawkins is up to an 88. Look at this, added Devin White in free agent. Didn't even need him. Wanted him. 88. Safeties aren't anything special. We're just gonna ignore most of the secondary. Hey, we got Dawkins in the secondary, everybody. Let's just focus on that. 9-win team last year. We definitely got better. So, 10 wins usually can get you to the playoffs. Let's hope. Well, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Didn't even crack the playoffs once. The Colts curse carries over. They were the cursed franchise in Madden 17. Little skeptical of Madden 18, but I think we can put it to bed that they are the cursed team to rebuild, do any sort of rebuild in the Madden franchise. No playoffs. We have a 94 overall quarterback, for God's sakes. We were 9-7, so just mediocrity. Mediocrity to a goddamn T. Look at it how we... Oh my God. 4,700 yards, 42 touchdowns. You still don't win? You still don't win? That should make up for a trash secondary. Putting up... That's like MVP caliber numbers. 1,200 yards, 13 TDs. That's like top 10 running back. So we have top 10 running back, top 2 quarterback probably. Receiving best tight end I've ever seen in a Madden sim. 110 catches, 1,200 yards, 10 TDs. Yeah, it was 1,200 yards, 10 TDs from our first round draft pick. That was supposed to go in the 5th round. We got double-digit TDs for Stowe. I mean, what is going on here? Defensively, 147 tackles, Vaughn. What do we got? Struggling after the quarterback? Yep. 5 sacks, Bosa. Secondary, 4 picks, Dawkins, 4 rate. I mean, that's not terrible. I've seen much worse secondaries than that. How did this happen? Look at the yearly awards. Did we win MVP? Second, okay, runner-up, because heaven forbid I actually win the MVP award. But what the hell happened here? The hell? Look at the schedule. Who do we lose to? Let's see here. Beat them. Lost to the Panthers. Close loss to the Texans. Close loss to the Falcons. Somewhat close loss to the Chargers. 1-point loss to the Raiders. We were in every single game. Oh, that is annoying, man. That is really, really annoying. Especially to end it, just for like, it's not going to be an extended break. This is just literally the way to end it to get more prospects back in. But the only time we failed to make we made the playoffs with the Browns. So the only time we failed to make the playoffs was with the Colts. And we had a 94 overall quarterback. And a monster of a tight end. And we still couldn't get... That's disappointing, man, because this is a good team. This is probably, off the top of my head, I would say this is probably 86, 87 overall team. Like, for your own consideration, like, if you're rating that against current Madden rosters, they'd be top 5, fringe top 5 team. And we didn't sniff the playoffs. We're even close. We're even close in our own division. Well, that's the way we're going to end her. So, here's what we're going to do. Vote on it. We're going to vote on what team we're going to do next. To open up Season 2. We have the 1-15. Obviously, these things don't carry over. But it's just to pick what next team. We have the Bucks. I think it's going to be the Bucks. I think the Bucks are the team. That's 1-15. That's pathetic. That's utterly only won 1 game. So we're going to open up Season 2 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It'll be in 3-4-ish days' time. Hopefully you guys are still digging the series. It's fun for me to do. It gives me a reason to play Madden. If it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. If you yourself have experienced the Colts being a cursed franchise, I know there's some Colt fans that watch my videos. Let me know. Let me know I'm not just the only one. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Peace out.